I had to call the police on my own mother and I'd do it again. The text came at 3 a.m. Sweetie, I am in a little trouble. Can you send me $500? It's urgent. This was the fourth emergency this month. Last time it was a fake eviction notice. Before that she needed money for cancer treatment that didn't exist. My mother has been addicted to gambling for 8 years, but it took me 6 years to admit it. It started innocently enough, pairing weekend trips to the casino with her girlpines. Then I noticed she was asking to borrow small amounts, just $50 until payday. When Dad died 3 years ago, she inherited $120,000 from his life insurance. I thought she was set within 6 months. Every penny was gone. Bad investments, she claimed. But I found the casino players' club cards hidden in her purse. The lies became more elaborate. She'd call crying about needing money for groceries, then I'd see her Facebook photos from Atlantic City that same weekend. She even stole from my kids last Christmas. She asked to borrow the $800 I'd saved for my daughter's school trip. I'll pay you back next week, honey. Incress. My daughter never got to go to Washington, D.C. with her class. The breaking point came when she started targeting my neighbors and friends. Mrs. Peterson next door called me confused. My mom had asked to borrow $200 for my emergency surgery. I was perfectly fine and 2,000 miles away. Then my best friend, Sarah, texted, "Hope your mom's okay. She said you were in the hospital and needed money for treatment." I realized she was using my name, my reputation, my relationships to fund her addiction. She was destroying my life to enable hers. When I confronted her, she broke down crying. "I can't stop. I know it's wrong, but when I am at those machines, it's the only time I don't think about how empty everything feels. I tried everything. I researched treatment centers, offered to pay for therapy, even suggested she move in with me where I could monitor her finances. She agreed to everything, then disappeared for 3 days and lost another $2,000 she'd borrowed from my aunt. The final straw was discovering she'd opened credit cards in my grandmother's name, my 89-year-old grandmother who trusted her completely. That's when I made the hardest decision of my life. I called the police and reported her for identity theft and fraud. She was arrested at a slot machine using my grandmother's stolen credit card at her arraignment. She looked at me with such betrayal, such hurt. How could you do this to your own mother? But I knew if I didn't stop her, she'd destroy everyone who loved her. The court ordered her into a residential treatment program. Real treatment, not the online meeting she'd been pretending to attend. Some family members won't speak to me now. My aunt called me heartless. "You don't put family in jail," she said. "But you know what? For the first time in years, I can sleep at night. My credit is safe. My kids' college funds are protected. My grandmother's identity is secure. Mom completed the program 6 months ago. She's living in a sober living facility, working at a grocery store and slowly paying back what she owes. She calls me once a week now, real conversations, not desperate pleas for money. Last month, she sent my daughter a $20 gift card she'd saved up for. It was the most meaningful gift we'd received from her in years. Our relationship is different now, parent, more honest, with clear boundaries. She knows I love her enough to protect her from herself, even when it means being the bad guy. My friends are divided. Some think I saved her life. Others think I was cruel to call the police on my own mother. But I'd rather have a mother in recovery who's angry at me than a mother who's dead from her addiction. Was I wrong to choose tough love over unconditional enabling?